Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and this is Future's Edge episode 12. How you all doing today? I'm going to continue on doing a few more of these quests, which is what the pack is all about. So I kind of want to try and make the VAT. We got the VAT, we got the Slice and Splice, and then these Soul Vials are our next few. And we've got the Dimension Inscriber and Builder 2. Let's start with the VAT. So, oop, I had it already up there. To make the VAT, we're going to require a bit of steel, electrical steel I should say, a bit of iron, some iron bars, some glass, what else? And another one of these capacitors. So, steel, iron, treated sticks. Alright, let's go and make some. Actually, I'm not sure what I've got in the way of treated. Helps if I'll let it actually open. A treated stick. A little bit of lag today on my connection. I think it's my actual connection. Pretty sure my telco is doing work in the area. I may have mentioned before about supposedly getting an upgrade at some point soon. But I've seen people out and about working on like the pits in the ground and that sort of stuff, so I'm wondering whether that's starting to affect my speed between myself and, in this case, the server that I play this on. I'm going to require some coal powder. Do I have any? We need to do some electrical steel. So wow, typing is hard today. Electrical steel is steel, coal, powder, and silicon. So I need 4 of them. So I'm going to need. Let's just grab 4 coal. I'm going to need 4 steel. 4 steel. Oh, I've got 1 coal powder here already. I'm going to require some silicon. Do I have any sand? Not really. I have 2 sand. Put that back in there. Should have a bit of cobble here. Throw that in there for now. Will you do it? You gonna work? There we go. Give me gravel. That's not what I want. I want sand. Are you turning into gravel, or you just turn into sand, or you turn into flint? Oh, I'll get sand out of you too. That's alright then. Okay, so this iron powder. I was cooking up some iron over here. So we need steel, coal powder, and silicon. I don't know if I've got any silicon available at the moment, which is why I'm getting the sand. And go. Nope. No, no, no. Burning through these dark steel balls pretty quick. Take that out. Put the flint in there instead. Go in there. Use it when I need it. There's some silicon. Okay, so we want 4 of these, we want 4 of them, and we'll just do that. And we'll get that cooking. So next thing, let's get rid of this piece of gold in my hand. Let's make. Should be able to make that. I've got some iron, got some. Yeah, cool. So let's make the 4 of these we need today. Do I need to like? Oh, there it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to make the 8 because I know it'll come in handy. I wish that cat would go away. Let's make a cauldron. What else? We need a furnace. Do I still have cobble on me? I do. 2 fluid tanks. So I'm going to need some iron bars. Actually, I probably have some around. Should I check first? I've got 4. And I just threw all the stuff on the ground. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Today. At some point, thank you. What else do we need? So let's just make... I need glass too, didn't I? I've got iron. Oh, it's got him up. Got him here. Storage system would be helpful. Got glass panes. Awesome. I'm going to need to make some more sand. That's 3 of them. 4. Okay, we've got our 4 electrical steel that we're going to require. I'm just going there for now. Gravel. Cool. Ah, take that, cat. Hey. He's got more health than you do, cat. Good luck. Right, that's one thing about these villages. They're fairly resilient. They have a fairly high, lot of health. Well, that one's still taking a hit. Not quite as good as the Harvest Festival ones, but still quite efficient. Alright, so we need some glass. How much do I need? 2 pieces of glass to get our 2 tanks. And this we're going to need a basic capacitor, so we're going to need 2 gold, copper, and a couple of redstone. Copper, 2 gold, 4 redstone. Did I get 4? Do I? Really? Or redstone? Oh, goodness me. Let's make this. I have the iron bars. Oh, I use the steel for the use the steel to make the electrical steel. Machine chassis. Are you done making glass for me? Yes, you are. Oh, it's not done, but you know, it's one of them. Let's make some more iron bars and get second one of these. And go. Go. Eh. 1 vat. So the vat, that'll let us complete that quest. What are we going to get for it? We're going to get some nutrient distillation or rocket fuel or fluid conduits. Rocket fuel is a fuel, obviously. Produces power. Nutrient distillation is really only used for the Killer Joe that I know of. And fluid conduits, what do they require to make? Just glass and conduit binder, so that's not that expensive. Because with this we can actually create fuel. I'll just take the rocket fuel. Probably regret that later. So I guess let's see if we can make a slice and splice. It's going to require solarium, shears, another machine chassis, a head. So solarium, gold, and soul sand. Do I have any soul sand? I should have picked some up. Really? I didn't grab any soul sand? Did I not see any in the nether? Nothing in my bag. Man. netherrack. Alright. I don't plan on doing a run to the nether today. Wasn't on my to-do list, so to speak. I don't put that away. I'll put that away. And I might as well put that away. And then, and that. And that. Okay. So maybe not the slice and splice today. The vat will require power to run. Just go there for the moment. Again, to make stuff in the vat, where's the thing that shows me the recipes? The recipes? Ah, there. So we can do water, rotten flesh, mushrooms gives us nutrient distillation, and then you can use nutrient distillation with grains of causality and grains of the end to give you dew of the void, whatever that is. Dew of the void makes vapor of levity. Water, wheat, sugar gives us hooch. And you can turn hooch into rocket fuel or into fire water. Fire water can be into liquid sunshine, water to cloud seed. So the only one really the only two that I'm interested in out of all of this is nutrient distillation and, three I guess, hooch and rocket fuel. This is a good little way of making some power later on. It does take 10,000 RF to make a bucket. So, not something I'll be doing very soon. Some sort of weird creature out here, I'm sure. That's a shambler. How you doing, buddy? Forest mob? Can I hit you? Just hit you a few times with an axe. Oh no. What other mobs around here? Oh, Skelly. Looking through the window. Ah! Peeping Toms are not allowed. Staring through the window at that poor villager. There's another mob around here somewhere. A little red dot. Hey look! Concussion creeper. Just chilling. Hanging out in the base. It's probably going to blow me up now. Due to the little bit of lag that's going on. Ah! Okay, he got me. Well, that was a little bit odd. Alright, let's get down from here. Bang. There it is. Alright. Okay, I'll just sort of floating around now. I'll put a cut in here. I'll go and get some resources and see if we can get a slightly better connection to the server. Hopefully, maybe there's something running in the background of my computer I can kill off. Give me a second, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure whether I need to contact Aussie and get the server rebooted, but having a few issues with I guess rubber banding more than anything. Blocks taking a while to break, so I think the server might just need a reboot. I'm not sure when it was last done. But I ducked into the nether, and that's a scary, scary place. But I did find that in the nether are spawning RF Tools dimensional shards. So I found a couple of them while I was in there, and pretty close by to Aussie's portal, which I need to do the trick of setting up my own portal, so I can link back to my own. That would be a smart move, and I haven't done that yet. Hello, there we go. Just checking that I didn't put anything in there. So I've got the gold and the soul sand cooking into solarium. What else do we need? We need an iron axe and a pair of shears, a skull, and a machine chassis. So I've already made machine chassis. Let's make the shears. Actually, we're going to need two, because you're going to need a set in there as well. And then we'll make 2 axes. Come on. What do we need? Axe, shears. Yep, cool. So we're going to have to wait for these last couple to finish. I could probably try and work on a double capacitor or something to keep this going. What's a dual capacitor need? Double layer is energetic alloy, so that's gold, redstone, glowstone. Yikes, it's expensive. It's cool. I've got enough gold, got glowstone, got redstone. Probably wouldn't hurt. We're going to use this a bit. So once this is done, I'm going to set it up to make enough for 2. So then we can put 1 in each, a dual layer in each. Last one there. There we go, and that'll make up what we need. Yep. So let's make slice and splice, not the soul binder. Slice and splice. 1 of them. Awesome. That'll give us the ability to make some items. As I said, we needed shears and an axe in there as well. And we're going to be able to make zombie electrodes and Z-Logic controllers, tormented Enderman head, Ender resonator, and skeletal contractor. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. What are you used for? Oh, the dark bow. A nutritious stick. Okay. I can say I've never made a dark bow, so that's a new one on me. But what do we get for that quest? We completed the slice and splice. Gonna get 4 zombie heads, 8 solarium, or a machine chassis. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Let's just check here for a second. I forgot to take a note of where we're at in the episode. Alright, let's have a look. Soul vial. What does a soul vial take to make? The soul vial is a solarium and 3 fused quartz. Is that right, or is it just glass? It's probably fused quartz. Fused quartz is just quartz. 4 quartz per glass. So, do I have... what have we got in the way of nether quartz? Probably nothing at the moment, actually. Oh, guess that chest is full. Yeah, I got enough. Oop, 1 too many. Problem is I set this up to make these things, so let's take these out of here for the moment. Throw them in. And then I'm going to need another piece of gold, because we're going to need 1 more solarium. Should let it go 1 more. Made the other thing. So let's make 2 of them. 4 of them. Just grab a stack of redstone. We'll make 2 capacitors. Two basic capacitors. Done yet? Yep. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Just so I can make that dual layer capacitor. So I'm going to need some coal dust, which we had floating around somewhere. I got a lot of junk. Do I need those slabs? Probably not. In you go. Here's the coal powder I had. Alright, you, take you, let's make this. Excellent. And then put that here. It'll now use 60 RF tech instead of 20. And it should be a little bit quicker. So I need 1 of these. That seems a lot quicker. I'm hoping my power system can keep up with that, but we do have a fairly decent backlog. So one, and that. So what have we got? Yeah, we're losing 100 RF a tick. While it's filling, hopefully once it's full, we should be good. We'll see how we go. Alright, so let's see. Oh, okay, I've got the stuff to make a soul vial. So 1, 2, 3. Solarium, 1 soul vial. Your soul belong to me. And we are going to get... I will take the Enderman soul. Thank you. So I guess where are we at now? We can make the soul binder. Soul. Should take an Enderman head. So we're going to need another machine chassis, 4 solarium, zombie, skeleton, creeper head, and Enderman head. I don't have all of them. I have a zombie head. So I'm going to need to do some fighting with my ender. And yeah, just to... So much junk. So much junk. You can go in there. And you. And you know what? Have some stairs. Alright. So this has probably finished. Ooh, that's heaps quicker. That's a lot nicer than it was. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Let's make the other capacitors. Cool. And put that in the sag mill. Excellent. So now when we throw something in the sag mill, it should be a bit quicker. And that's only a double layer. I mean, the Octadic one will help us a lot better. But we'll also get through this pretty quickly. Need a little bit more sand anyway, so in you go. So it's going quite nicely. Put the flint up in here. Alright, where are we at? We need to look quests. Quests. We're not going to be able to do this one at the moment. I need to do some fighting. What's required for this? The empty dimension tab. Let's set this up for RF tools. Empty dimension tab. There is paper and redstone. Okay. Do we have paper? Oh, I do. Paper and redstone. Oh, we even got redstone in inventory. Look at that. 1 empty dimension tab. Yep. And now I need a dimension inscriber and a dimension builder. Dimension inscriber requires a machine frame. It's going to require electrical steel. It's going to require energy conduits. It's going to require steel components. So I'm going to need to make 2 of these. I need a dimension inscriber and a dimension builder. They are both going to require machine frames. So I'm going to need to get some electrical steel. I need 8 electrical steel. And then another 8. Oh, I've got 1, so I need another 4. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's grab enough to make some bits and pieces. Let's make another capacitor because I'll need to make another one of these. So I'm going to need some more treated sticks. About that many. Yep, I need some stone. I need some iron. Yep, that should be enough. Yep, 4 of them. Yikes. Another one of them. So we've got our 2 machine chassis. We're going to need 8 electrical steel and 4 of these steel mechanical components. Did I have steel mechanical components in here? I have iron ones. Alright. Electrical steel. What was that again? I know I've just made it previously in the episode, but iron, coal, silicon. We're going to need to grab another stack of iron. Got 3 coal powder. Need to get a couple more of them done. Iron, coal, and silicon. I got some silicon. We'll get 5 underway. I need 8. 2. Let me guess. Steel. 8 of them. So let's get another 3 coal. Hopefully we can get this done before I need to wrap up this episode. So let that go. What else do we need? We are going to need 4 of these. So I'm going to need 6 vibrant alloy and 12 conduit. So give me a second, I'll cut here so you don't have to watch me craft this. I'm going to need 6 more of these and then 6 ender pearls. So give me a couple of seconds and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had a bit of a I got kicked from the server there for a bit, so I'm not sure what's going on. Well, it's running again, that's the main thing. So we've got our vibrant alloy. I made the steel mechanical components while I was waiting. I went and grabbed some ink sacks because I knew I'd need them as well. So can I make 2 of these? Yes, 2 machine frames. Thank you very much. The dimension inscriber requires some iron, some ink sacks, some redstone, and some paper. I think I put the paper away. Yep, just 1 piece of paper, thank you. The dimension inscriber. Awesome. Let's just make sure that that's detected. Yep, and now we need the dimension builder. So the builder requires 2 diamonds, 2 ender pearls, and an emerald. Jeez, I hope I have an emerald. I do. 2 diamonds, 2 ender pearls. Awesome. Dimension builder. Oh, missing 3 gold. Oops. Completely missed the fact that I needed gold. Derp. 1 dimension builder, 1 dimension inscriber, and an empty dimension tab. Time absorber. We get a dimlet. Yeah, we can get some parcel. Yeah, let's get the dimlet parcel. We may have something cool in it. So we've only got a little bit left to do. We need to do the 100 million RF. Now, I think for this we need to do object submission station. Not sure how we hand this one in. I thought Better Questing had its own. Is that it? What's this from? Better Questing. I can't. Can I submit power through this one? Yeah, so I wasn't sure how I needed to push this power in. The one's 100 million RF, but I'm not sure how I give it 100 million RF. I think there is an expansion for Better Questing that allows you to do power. So I'm going to have to look into that. We'll work out how to submit the power. And next episode, what else should we do? Because I'm pretty much at the wrapping up point. So I want to do this, and I'll do some hunting in between and try and get the skulls I need to make the soul binder here. Eventually I'll go back and do the fish food one. It's just, I just can't seem to get, oh, I had raw fish before. Can't seem to get the raw salmon or the other one, clownfish or whatever it is. Oh, how rude. I had the green one before. Oh well, that's cool. I'm sure I'll need more conduits at some stage. Let's just go... No? Right click to get all the gifts. I right clicked. Alright. Maybe it's just a little bit of server lag. It might catch up and throw stuff everywhere. Alright. Thank you all for watching. Please leave those comments in the section below. I hope you join me next time where I attempt to work out how to provide power to the better questing module. And yeah. Thanks a lot. See you later.